Who's hungry, kiddos? Who's hungry? Yoys. There we go, girls. It's alright, there's enough for each of you. Oh my word, dunny fight. There we go. Welcome to Nugget time with the Nuggets. Okay, look at these. Look at these thirsty little squeakers. Wait, no fighting. Of course, today's the day they decide to sing the song of their people.
That's always Sam and Dean, though.
They've always been singers. You alright, boys? You alright, boys? No fighting. God, those two boys are stealing the show already.
Alright.
Yep. Ah, to live the life of a guinea pig. Doted upon, food as big as your entire body, at your squeak and call. Yeah, Moose, we're doing a bonus Nugget stream. It looks like this week's going to be an absolute feck fest for internet. So, our regularly scheduled contest is going to be all over the hecking place. So Fiona was like, well, we've got to hang out with the Nuggies today, so why not we'll just stream some Nuggie hangouts. Square Peg, good morning, hello. Oh, well, not morning, but will morning. This is Cleona and Anya having a little snack. And over here, these loud squeakers are Sam and Dean. Katros Watho, Legion Watho, Vanderbeest Watho. Alnus is like, this is content I can get behind. But Cutie Patooties getting as much food as they want. And Moose, for Monster Hunter Night, if Earl can make it work on his end and you all want to watch Monster Hunter the movie tonight, I will not be offended if you do it without us. Wilfred, indubitably. You have joined at a perfect time, as these little cuties tuck into some salad. And yes, Moose, you are right. These are the nuggets of the famous Nugget Nation. These are superstar guinea pigs right here. Seems Anya has designs far beyond her station. The mere lure of lettuce is not enough to keep her. She seeks adventure and wit. You two, do you mind? I am trying to talk to people. Look at this little squeaker. It's because they heard the salad. Don't worry, you're going to get to meet those two shortly. So yeah, usually on either like Sunday or Monday, we do a big cleaning of Guinea Pig Nation. And Anya, did you just steal Cleona's salad? Did you just pull a power move? Yeah, hey Kisa, Watto. How are you doing? Wolf saying they hope the fame won't go to the guinea pigs' heads. I mean, they are little divas. The slightest opening of the fridge, they are like, we demand salad of the freshest variety. And boy, will they squeak until they get it. JP Watto, friend. It's a Nugmus, isn't it? Beadora Watto. Also, Beadora, thank you again for the mittens you sent. Fiona wore them on Snow Day, and then I wore them in combination on the following Snow Day. The snow outside has pretty much just turned to grey slush. Oh, but friends, I wish you could have seen it. I took River for a walk last night for a quick tinkle. And at first, much like myself, she was apprehensive as the sidewalk snow was just turned to like a cold swamp of snow. But we got around the corner and we found a patch of untouched snow, and she immediately went from, oh, I don't want to be here, to, this is amazing! She starts leaping around and bouncing around. Right now, River's over there giving us jelly face. Fiona has a theory that River's not quite sure what the Nuggets are and thinks they might be tiny dogs. And that the reason she's so forlorn is she's not allowed to play with the tiny dogs. Can you come back for snacks? Beadora. River, Beadora says you're adorable. So yeah. Oh, there's a whole other piece. Kisa's like, I also want to play with the tiny dogs. Aww. I mean, it just struck me that if we do Long Con, like, in the mystical future where we have $1 million to blow on a single event, there will be a Meet the Nuggets room. Like a tiny petting zoo.
Okay, ready? Little ladies?
And the ladies are... Alright, one at a time. Whoo! Hi-ho, Nuggets away! As they head off to their glorious home. Perun knows where the food's at, so Matey Boy's already like, back and we. And
Hi, Perun. Hello, little man.
little big man.
Boys.
Little big man. Guess what I got for you, my big man? Yours, little big man. There we go. Go to fucking town, buddy.
Patch butt son.
Ah, yes, and Patch Butt Son. Kisa, your child has arrived.
Your son is here.
Now, will he take some salad from Will? There we go. Patch Butt Son is very nervy. So, Kisa's like, my son! Now, in true guinea pig fashion, they're going to fight over one piece of salad rather than having one each. Oh, there's his little patch booty. From Patch Butt Son. River watches onward. Oh yeah, and having Perun in here after the girls, he is a loaf. I don't know if he's our biggest, but he's definitely our roundest.
He's the largest.
Oh, and Beefy, what ho, friend? And Sam and Dean are definitely taking loudest, though.
Yeah, loudest Nug.
So, how are you all doing, you lovely Mother Hubbards? As I said a little earlier, it looks like our internet's going to be shagged this week. We've got someone come in midweek to have a look at it, but that's no guarantee we're going to be back up. Now, this doesn't mean we're not going to be hanging out. It just means that for the next couple of days we're going to be, I don't know, just nattering with each other, building Gundams. A lot of phone streams. Patch Butt Son. Patch Butt Son, don't you... Now, see, this is why I have to play... This is why I have to play Bouncer. Because the amount of times I've had to yell, Dunny, fuck your brother. Yes, Gear, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Kisa's like, do not do it, my son. Oh yeah, and Beefy, the Nugs do make a lot of noise, but honestly, it's so charming. It's so charming. I hear the crunch from the side. Yes, Gear. Classic bard. He has two modes, afraid and horny. Oh, actually, JP makes a good point. River holds her little unicorn like the kid from Despicable Me. You know, the, it's so fluffy, I wanna die. Oh, El Ravenger, congratulations. It is El Ravenger's 17th... No, don't fuck your brother. It is El Ravenger's 17th anniversary with their wife.
Yay.
So friends, I am on teeny tiny phone screen, so if I miss any of your banter points or anything, feel free to restate. We're just here to hang out with some nuggies, have a good little time. Alright, Prune buddy, I need to share some... Okay, no, Prune's actually he's actually standing on the salad, so I have to move it out from under him. Yaskier, you hungry, buddy? Alright, let's give you a little bit. Because you weren't... Like, legitimately, Yaskier is not food motivated. Which is very strange for a guinea pig. JP's like, afraid and horny. Isn't that Resident Evil? Fair, fair. Oh, Lizzie says, hey, Queen Fifi.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Lizzie. How's the recoup going? Katros is still tearing through the Persona 5 Royal. Some of the palace owners and memento targets feel very relevant. Yes, they do. Beodora's hurt how fast they're taking down the Molcar vids. Yeah. They put an episode up for a week and then replace it with the next one. Though Park Programs, or Eric if you know him, sent me the how to make your own Pui Pui Molcar. And... they're so fucking cute! I don't know if any of you know how to do is it felting?
Felting.
If any of you know how to do felting, I will pop the video in Discord as soon as my internet will allow. But yeah, you can make your own, and they're so fucking cute. Oh no! So Lizzie's recovery's doing well. Removed the first layer of bandages. However, the puppy wants to jump on their stomach repeatedly, and she's like, no.
No.
Puppy, no! Oh, Kisa, if I could, I would commission a series of Pui Pui Molcars based on this lot. Hey, Night Valen. Hello to you too, and hello to Nuggies everywhere. Yeah! Ambu Watto, friend! Yeah, look at these little nuggets eating. Consume! River Defender House! Friends, I apologise in advance if we get a full river bark. She defends the house. From delivery people, from dogs walking past. And her bark is loud. She has what we call a big girl bark. Which is one of the reasons why we don't have the audio on for Guinea Pig Nation, is because all that we need is River to let out a few balks, and anyone with headphones is just destroyed.
Yo.
As Kisa puts it, River is a subwoofer.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so afraid.
Oh, it's okay, big patch butt.
See,
Patch booty.
River looking out. You can see the hints of slush across the way. Okay. Moose, Lizzie, you're telling me a bunch of Canadian nonsense, and I gotta be honest, I'm very confused. Oh, Beodora. Beodora was saying that as a teen, was told to eat veggies to be slim, but watching these gold nugs, I realised how much more bullshit that comment was. Oh yeah, like, Perun has mastered the honka-chonk with an all-salad diet. Important thing, to be happy in oneself.
Okay.
Alright, now here, these are the battle boys.
Battle boys. The only time that they get to hang out.
So. Okay. Oh, favour, you feckin' ledge. But no big drops or anything, people. If I miss it, if you did something big and I missed it, I would be fucking livid. Not at you, but at me for not thanking you enough. Now, these two boys are both lovely in their own rights. However, they have to be separated because both of them thinks they are the alpha, the Billy Big Bollocks, if you will.
Billy Big Baller.
The Billy Big Bollocks. And they will do battle. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here, as much to look after them as to play feckin' bouncer for Guinea Pig Fight Club. Alright. Oh, and if you haven't met him, this is Atticus, and that is Pippin. And yes, Pippin is named after King Pippin of Mex from Memnol, not Pippin from Merry and Pippin. Yeah, he's much more cool than that, like... Favour Sticks, it was more just... Like, I can't even see on here if you're doing a hype train, I don't think.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I can now? Okay. Katros, what did we just say? Stand name, Guinea Pig Nation, ability, weak. Boys, you can share. Don't make me come down there. Don't make me be Big Dad. Beefy's like, rule 1, do not talk about Guinea Pig Fight Club. Tell that to these two loud squeakers over here. Those are the foster boys over there. They are the ones singing up a storm. Boys. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. No, I'm touching your booty. I'm touching your booty. Yois, I'm touching your booty. Atticus isn't afraid of it. He just does that little like, no, Dad, no. Embarrassing me on Twitch. And I'm like, ha ha. It's great. I can say all the things to guinea pigs that I would never say to regular children. Frequently the, where are my grandbabies? No one should ever pressure their kids into having children of their own. But these are guinea pigs. And I get to be, like, where are my tiny nugget babies? I want to be a granddad. I want to be a granddad. Where are my nuggets? Oh, God. Sorry for the shaky cam there. Yeah, Vanderbeest. Foster guinea pigs for the week. Grandma, Grandad. Aye, right you are. JP. Want to see some of them wee baby nugs? Man, Sam and Dean is wrecking stuff over there. Look at these two cuties. So yeah. Guinea pig voiced like Batman. I am the night. I am the guinea pig that walks in the shadows. I slay crime like lettuce. I snack upon evil with my mighty jaws. I am the guinea pig. Harvey Dent, can we trust him? Okay, that wasn't the best Batman impression by any means. I understand that, but I'm trying to give my voice a rest. When we went camping, Will decided that he was going to smoke a big bowl of the devil's lettuce. And aside from making the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise the funniest feckin' thing on the internet, it also wrecked my throat for a bit. So I'm trying not to go too hard. Jack Mayer, what ho? Nobody cared about me until I weaked. Weak. Hey, hello Deus. How you doing, friend? Moose is like, that must get incredibly confusing when Lucifer has salad. That's a good point. Though I think Lucifer seems to have two speeds, which is stop and all waffles. Boys, there's more salad. Don't make me come down there. Deus, thank you for saying. We'll know how bad it is on Wednesday. Deus was just saying, sorry to hear about our internet problems. We'll know how bad it is on Wednesday, and the thing is, I've got enough data on this phone that I can stream today, tomorrow, Wednesday, it does mean that you're going to have to put up with a lot more nuggets. You have to put up with maybe some Gundam building. We might do the pot noodle, boys. Ah, see. Now that is chittering. Wait, don't make me flick your booty. Don't make me flick your booty. Chitter away, Mother Hubbard. I am your father. Beodor's like, oh no, however will we cope?
More nuggets.
There might be nuggets hanging out with Gundams. We'll see how it goes. Look at these happy little boys. But yeah, that's what the week will look like. I mean, it's a shame because I had a really cool guest who was going to be joining us on Wednesday, who was like the games industry authority on giant robots. Oh, Dominica, what ho? And I did have some cool. I did have some cool video games to show you, boys. Oh, you boys trying to find out where the other nuggies are. Yeah, Beodora, it would have been Mr. Placeholder. But that guy's so flaky. Alright, how are the downstairs boys coming?
Come along.
Just trying to decide if I want to throw them more salad.
Okay.
Attica's doing a little clean in front of River. He does not give a hot heck. I am the vengeance. I am the knight. I am Squeak. I mean, I am Batnug. Boys. Gentlemen. Oh, wait, both of you. Don't chitter at me. Don't chitter at each other. Or I will poke you in the booty. I will booty scritch you. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. I'll booty scritch you. I'll booty scritch you. Boop. Yeah. Don't want them booty scritches. Oh, you'll try to be all fierce and fighty and I'll scritch your booty. Oh, but oh.
Grab the easy one.
Yeah. I like feckin' Pippin gets a last chitter in like a, yeah, let that be a lesson. You didn't do shit, mate. I tried to touch your booty and you freaked out. Welcome to Nugget Wrangling. Alrighty. They have returned to Nugget Nation. Catros was saying, surely messing with Will while he streams is the best game. No stuff while we're doing this. Because, like I said, if one of you did like a big drop and I missed it, I would be very sad. So please do not. He says scratching his eye. Alright, we'll move on over to Sam and Dean while they're waiting for their session. Vanderbeest, River's turn for salad? River is weirdly not food motivated either. It's really weird. Like, she doesn't beg for food. She's not all about that snack life. And it's very strange. Because every dog that I've had has always been like, they will do anything for promise of food. Yes. Sing us the song of your people. Ooh. Damn, dude. Hit a note there. Did me a damage. Oh, no. Catros, you are right. River is all about that cuddle life. JP's like, I will also do anything for the promise of food.
Okay.
Squeaky, squeaky.
But I got you.
Squeaky, squeaky. River, squeaky, squeaky.
Sketchy, sketchy. Come on. It's okay. I gotcha. Gotcha.
Alright, first nugget in. Let's get you some salad, buddy. Get you some of the good stuff.
Teeny tiny nuggies.
Yes, hello, boys. Look. Here's a pile of salad. Hello. There we go. Come on, lads. You know you want it. Yours. Doing the fighty, the bigger one. The little one, not the brightest boy.
He's also versed.
He's also versed. Like, it does feel like the situation they grew up in has kind of... Oh, you want to come hang out with me? Has kind of left them very, very nervy. If I haven't told you already, these boys are part of the Seattle 30, which was a situation of one person in a one-bedroom house had 30 guinea pigs just running wild. And when their landlord found out about it, they got given the, oh, no, you did not. Anyway, suffice it to say, the guinea pigs all needed to be rehomed. So we've already fostered 2. These are our second round of foster nuggies. And they're very nervy. They're very nervy. I'd love to spend more time with them. It's just slowly getting them used to having cuddles, being held, you know? Favor 6. Well, actually, Fiona's been using quite a few services to keep the cost of nuggies down. So we're using, like, the imperfect foods. We're bulk ordering hay and guinea pig food. So, yes, we do spend... We look after these nuggies better than we look after ourselves, certainly. But no one's going hungry in this household. Oh, you're trying to Tony Hawk's your way out there, buddy. Literal pile of salad, and these two have to fight over one leaf. Bless them. Oh, Alnus, yes, the first round did find a home. Buddy and Loco found a home. God, a fair few weeks back now.
Oh yeah, about a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago. Astral says, how big are they? Another point of reference. Oh, it's difficult because these boys are very skitterish, so I don't want to put my hand in there because they will go, oh, good. The black and white one here is little. The darker one is slightly larger of the two, but not quite Perun size. Oh, and Vanderbeest, we are looking forward to Nugget Parkour. That game is going to be amazing. And Lizzie, yes, they are Sam and Dean because of Supernatural. We wanted to give them a naming convention that wasn't like the rest because we're trying not to keep them.
Back up, River. Back up, River.
Oh, we're cool. Sorry, just as an aside, Catros is playing Persona 5, and is just really having a good time with it.
Oh, that's good.
See, friends, we had Longship Day yesterday. Longship Appreciation Day. Longship Day is April. And I tried writing a bunch of really nice posts, and they kept getting deleted when the internet freaked out, which was very frustrating. But one of the things that's always nice is whenever anybody's like, hey, here's a game that I like. Here's a thing that I'm really enjoying. Like, sharing that little bit of happiness. It's feckin' grand. Like, talking passionately about something you love is never obnoxious, you know? So it's always lovely to see that. And I didn't get a chance to really say how lovely that is. Do you know what I mean? Oh, and Wolfrad, Guinea Pig Parkour is an upcoming 2D platformer, like a hand-drawn one. And the animation is just wonderful. It's about a guinea pig that drinks espresso so it can run around the town.
I'm pretty sure it's just being done by one person, too.
Yeah, he's been working on the animation style for like 5 years. Oh, Beefy's got to go focus on homework. And Beefy, we shall have fun, so thank you kindly. Tal's like, stop being an emotional mess, you nerd. Well, it's not Longship Appreciation Day anymore, so I can say that, Tal, I'm exceptionally grateful for all that you do. You are the sturdy bedrock behind the scenes, you glorious Mother Hubbard. In fact, I mean, we've got the best feckin' mods, so... Eee. Eee. Tal has disconnected from this call. Favor's saying, I've made a mistake, forgot how bad Fire Warrior was. Yeah, it's not good. They got George Takei to do the Tau voices and stuff, but... Well, so Colin McCap, we haven't added any more nugs since last we spoke. These two are foster, and you know we're hoping they find a home all to themselves. Oh, sorry. If you're wondering what Favor 6 is talking about, back in the PS2 era, there was a TOW 40k first-person shooter called Fire Warrior. It had a great cast, Favor 6 was saying, Brian Blessed, Tom Baker. It looked glorious from its initial previews, and it played like hot garbage trash. Yeah, see, now the boys are getting into the best bits. Get into that Flavor Town. I mean, if you see Favor 6 on sale, bloody hell. If you see Fire Warrior on sale, it's worth a play to see how there's a lot of things they fail at that are really good lessons in how to do a good shooty gunbang.
Hold that.
Sorry? Big fist. Big fist of Nug. Oh, hello, Nuggets. Yeah, and Catros, I mean, it's not like they don't get love and attention, but I feel like... Hey! Instead of a proper alert, you get River squeaking with a squeaky toy. El Gapo, thank you kindly for for 2 months, yo. El Gapo's like, well, those are some weird-looking dogs. Yeah, they're tiny dags. Special breed. Favor 6 this, they want a good 40k FPS. Well, we should be getting one with Dark Tide. And I'm very much looking forward to that. JP says, has anyone seen the Snyder Cut of Justice League? I have not. I think it's going to make me angry.
Hey, bud.
Time with the Nuggets.
Nuggets. I know River. Aww.
River doing a lie down. The boy is in the corner. The boy is in the corner. I might be in the wrong space. Yeah. I need to get over myself with Deathwing. I need to go back and give it a play. But I did refund it because I was very disappointed. For those who don't know, Deathwing was like a Space Hulk shooter. But it was made by the same team that did I, Divine Cybermancy, which is this gloriously weird indie cacophony of nonsense. And Deathwing's just a blandioso shoot Gene Stealers thing, I guess. And Favor 6, if you want to call Krieg now, no one will be offended, but you do have to bring your own shovel. Oh yeah, Wolfrad, yeah, Guinea Pig Parkour's animations look amazing. They're gloriously smooth. Gavin's like, God forever! See, friends, this is a good way to spend a... Wait, what day is today? Monday?
Monday.
I was going to say Sunday, but this is our Sunday. You know, watching some guinea pigs having a good time. Chatting about 40k video games.
Letting the foster babies get a little play.
Yeah, let them have a little run around, because they keep doing bloody laps in there. Earl, I half saw your messages, so we might not be able to do Monster Hunter movie night tonight. So let's table it when I can do a host and we can all have a good sesh.
John, you're not good.
But that doesn't mean we can't do... Well, okay, Fiona and I can't join you, but it doesn't mean you all can't do like a little weird movie night tonight. And, yeah. So we can definitely go for a spot of the Bantermancy. Though it does have to be via mobile, so it limits what I can do at the same time. Hold me closer, tiny nuggets. Doo-doo, doo-doo. You will have to forgive our apartment being in a state of disarray. A lot of things had to come out of a lot of... Oh, wait, boys. Don't make me squish your booties. I will. A lot of stuff had to come out of the cupboards for acquiring snow gear and whatnot. Look at the little faces.
Yes, you're both very cute.
You're fucking adorable. It's that thing with fostering nuggets is that simultaneously you don't want them to go because you get attached, but then you also want them to be like the... You want them to have that solo attention, you know? Like, to get these two to be cuddle nugs would take, like, day in, day out, like, acclimatization of cuddles. And there are only so many hours in a day. Friends, the great tragedy of the human condition is you can only cuddle so many nuggets. But yeah, I guess that's all the interesting stuff from us. Internet's fecked. Expect Gundams and nuggets. Hopefully it's fixed by Friday. Yeah, Alnus, you're right. We have but 2 hands. What else is available to us?
Hang out with the river too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey! Nico, you fucking ledge. How you doing? Yeah. Scott Hot Rods. Look at these little nugget eating machines. Look who's trying to make a feckin' break for it. Alright there, Great Escape. To Scott Hot Rod, what ho friend? How are you doing, dude? Scott Hot Rod's a gentleman I worked with together back in the day. He was one of the few people actually good at first-person shooters when we were at CA. Basically helped carry me through CSGO.
What are you guys doing? Oh.
Also, for any of you on European time as well, I do recommend throwing Scott Hot Rod a follow because, 1, he's very entertaining, but 2, he's actually good at shooty gunbang. Mr. Private Profile himself. So Scott was just saying tired, you know how the industry is. I know that. Old, can't aim now. Oh no, I watched you. I watched you playing, was it Dead Side that you were on recently? Though I am thinking of dragging everybody back into the Miscreated for a day. I'm thinking of doing like a private server. I don't know why I want to do that. But I do. Like, just hunt zombies. Oh, Scott Hot Rod's been on Dead Side and 0 Hour. J-Po's like, wait, this isn't Guinea Pig Nation. This is the guinea pigs of Guinea Pig Nation. Obviously, you know, since their rise to Twitch internet stardom, the guinea pigs have had a very busy schedule. So this is kind of like a behind the scenes. Ah, JP, lovely. Actually, Caffeine, we could do private PUBG day. Because what I'm thinking is I might move Memnol from this Saturday just in case it doesn't happen. So we could put... Oh, so friends, a few... God, it was months back. We just played Paburpaga with our lot, and it was so much fun. Like, no randos, just private matches. And by my understanding, one of the maps in PUBG now has NPC enemies. Or NPC enemy. NSP. Alright. It's not working. I'm going to come back to it. Yo, it's Nugget Cuddles. So yeah, Caffeine, we could do that. Did they add bots for private games? That could be fun. That would add like a humanity versus the machine mode. And thank you, River, for those impromptu alert squeaks. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Aww. Oh, JP's heading to bed.
Aww.
Good night, JP. Have yourself some lovely sleeps.
There you go. There you go. Little squeakies.
They got some happy little purrs out of them.
Yeah, see, we're not so bad.
Yeah.
We're not so bad.
See, friends, the purrs are good. The chittering, like the little chittering of teeth, that's bad. That means I am fighty. Yeah, that's just the general kind of like day-to-day squeaks. How you doing? You want to come up the side? You want to come say hello? Come say hello to your adoring fans? Be like, hope with you. No, you two boys want to get squibbly. I'll scritch your booty. I'll do it. I'll do it. Caffeine went, oh, feck, starting a new PUBG game gave me a blue screen of death. I'm sorry, I feel somewhat responsible.
River? River.
But yeah, this week's going to be very different in terms of our usual nonsense. So I hope you'll be okay putting up with a lot of these kind of phone streams. Should be fine, right? Tomorrow we're going to build a cup noodle. So that's a thing. Well, and it does mean that impromptu cuddle breaks will be available. It's just, yeah, don't do any big stuff. If you have the desire to throw inordinate bits at us, then hold fire until we're back up and running, because I would feel very guilty if I missed one. I was like, it's gonna be weird going from Apex to COD back to Purburpiger. I mean, Earl, it's gonna be weird playing a shooty gun bang game again, you know? First Nug is away. What will you do? Nuggets away! Look at that. Look at that lovely clean cage. J-Post graphite, no. I just specifically just said don't do the thing. You're all glorious terrors. You're all glorious terrors. So let's hang with Sam and Dean for a little bit more, shall we? Because these boys don't get quite the same amount of attention. Okay. So this is their little their makeshift pen. Got a nice little hut, a large green palace, and many adventures. And now crunches. Catch or snow? You're all feckin' terrors. Earl was saying, speaking of seeing updates for Generation Zero, sounded mighty cool. Well, I think with Favor 6, no trains.
Get popcorn with it. Get popcorn with it.
Get popcorn with it.
Good popcorn with it.
Although,
do you like other popcorn?
Although I can get them with hoppa choppa choppa chop hoppa choppa 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 chop. No, they've already got food. But if I come up to the bars and go hoppa cha, they'll come to us. I said exactly the opposite of that. Because I'm going to miss someone. Because there was Spooky Ghost, Greyjoy, MDH Rights. Thank you all. You're all terrors. I am not ungrateful for all the lovely things that you lot do. I just, like I said, if one of you did something cool while I was standing up and the chat moved and I didn't see it, I'd be all like, nah. Wolfrat's like, no train, you say? What said? Nobody listens to Will. How could this happen to me? What do you think, River? Are they a bunch of glorious terrors? Are they a bunch of glorious terrors? Favor's like, what's the train? Oh, it's the thing that never shows up to bloody Gatwick when you're waiting for it. That's what it bloody is. The London to Brighton train has been delayed for the foreseeable forever. Go fuck yourself. From Gatwick. Sorry, that's how it felt. How are the nation nugs?
Nation Nugs are good. Everybody's eating food.
See, they have a bit of salad, they got a bit of hay, they got some crunchies. And do you know what, friends? Do you know what?
River, song.
I will open the fridge in, what, half an hour? And they will all go, we're so lonely and hungry and small, we have not been fed. We must weep, 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 lest we shrivel away. I'm like, you little bastard, we just fed you. Sorry, Favour 6 said train. That's one of them things that runs under London, and the rest of the UK pays for. No northern bitterness here. Feckin' right. Oh, Baja. And MDH, it's good to hear. Like, we've had a few friendos who've lost power. We don't know if our internet is because of the snow, or if it's just unrelated or what have you, but Fiona was on the phone to CenturyLink for 1,000 hours today, and the conclusion was, oh, that's not supposed to be doing that. So they, bless you, so they're going to be coming out and joining us. Oh, Katros, thank you for grabbing a clip, yo. Yeah, it's been weeks since we've been fed. I see what you did there. Hey, Kika, how you doing, friend? Our internet's completely fecked. So we're just hanging out with the Nuggies today. Tomorrow I'm going to build a Gundam, which is also a pot noodle. Or I might build some of the Haro kits or something. Something not too complicated. Yeah, like I said, Ardoon, we've not had the power link, the links. We've not had power problems, so they could be coincidental. Like when I was at Ket's, we had full internet outage during the snows, so these things happen. Oh, Kika's rigging a VTuber model's mouth at the moment. Go you! Friends, Kika's been working on a VTube sonar. Okay, the train is almost over with. Oh yeah, and that's, well, I say that's what I'd heard. Baron Sheep had done some VTuber style rigging in the past, so he was saying that like the rigging of it is very complicated. Oh, Bajo. And Favor 6, thank you for the 200 bits. The train... I'm very grateful for the train, you absolute terrors. But now the train is done, you can all stop. Like I said, if I missed one of you doing a thing, I would feel very guilty. So yeah, friends expect a lot of this week. Hanging out with the Nugs. Getting into trouble. And I guess, like, tomorrow we can just decide which of the Gundam kits we want to build. I was thinking about busting out one of the big ones, and then I realised that we could spend 6 hours. I'm going to go hang out with Perun a little bit. Like, we could spend 6 hours hanging out and building Gundams, and we wouldn't get anywhere. How's my little big man? A Yaskir, looking like a typically terrified bard. How you doing, big man? Alright. Cleona came to the Hapachar. Isn't that right? Oh yeah, if you haven't seen it, this is the... Hang on. This is Guinea Pig Nation. A 3-tier guinea pig super condo. You've got the girls at the top. So, Cleona and Anya there. Perun and Yaskir. And then we have
Song.
Atlas, Atticus, and Pippin.
Yeah, you being dirty.
Don't
That's
eat.
gross.
Don't eat that.
Don't eat the poo.
Just don't. All right. I think this is a good little backdrop, so I can chat to all of your lovely selves while I put stuff away.
What are you putting away?
Oh, I put the salad away. It's gonna be vaguely useful. Oh, chop. Now, listen to these little buggers squeak when I open the fridge. Fucking terrors, the lot of them.
They showed you.
Oh, you little bastards! The one time! There we go. They heard the... Yep. Little terrors, a lot of them. Did I not tell you? Did I not tell you? Sorry, look, halfway up my nose. Wait, why is Beodora posting the forbidden snack? No. Varble says they sound like Star Wars droids. They do have that kind of cadence. Weep, 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 weep. As you can see, Fiona leading them in a song. I am going to have another coffee while we're all hanging out, friends. Living that bourgeoisie lifestyle. We've got, I think I told you about this, we got an incredibly fancy Keurig machine off of the Buy Nothing group. So, to look in our kitchen is, well, maybe not right now because it's a bit of a mess. Oh yes, hello. Do you want to take over while I'm making a coffee, Cleona? Do you want to take over? Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cleona. You got a little Cleona, baby. Little Cleona. What? No. I know. Oh, baby. Just stay here.
Yeah, Scott. I keep wanting to say Nico, then read Scott. Double guessing. We've got one of those little like K-pod machines. So we just like lock in a coffee pod and then coffee make go now, and it's so good. It feels like proper decadence, and we got it free from one of the local Buy Nothing groups. It's a thing over here in the US where people are like, hey, I want to get rid of this thing, but I don't want to have to like throw it away or sell it. Does anybody want it? And you can be like, shit, yeah, I want it.
She isn't purring, she's talking a little. Free cycle, kind of?
Yeah, it's kind of like Free Cycle. And...
Oh! Yeah, I say no. She
Such
likes
a
to
mama's
be.
girl.
She likes to be right here.
God, this is not a good angle, is it?
No.
Tell you what, let's see if I can borrow some of Guinea Pig Nation. Oh, just a little bit of Guinea Pig Nation stand. That might work. Oh, there we go. That's way better. That's way better. And you see a little bit of the mess, but it's unintentional. There we go.
You should probably just turn off the TV.
Probably. All it says is, can't connect to the Wi-Fi because the internet's fucked. Oh, okay. So Scott, or Nico, sorry, I'm going to keep double guessing myself. So, in Capitol Hill here in Seattle, they have the Roastery, which is like the big Willy Wonka's coffee factory for Starbucks. and they do like full siphon pours as this whole like coffee is theatre thing, and it's incredible. Like it's all like a backlit like light heat lamp, and they do the siphon coffee, and they show off a whole bunch. I'm not saying that yay Starbucks a massive corporation, but dude, like next time you're out here, if you haven't had a chance to do that, we're going on a coffee binge. There's also another place up in Cap Hill, which just does espresso. Like that's it, espresso, and it's like a shot of soda water as like a chaser. It's so good. Because I'm kind of at the point these days where it's like, tea is my love. Like tea is a treat, something I indulge. Coffee is a necessity to continue my functioning. Oh, okay. So caffeine's saying that zombie mode in Paburpiga has been made official. That sounds feckin' cool. Like caffeine, we could do that. I'm not going to be able to update the schedule. Actually, well, I guess we're on Gundams and Coffee Hangouts pretty much now until, I don't know, until the internet decides to return. God, the lighting here is feckin' terrible. Peter says, I wonder when boiled coffee comes back into style. I'm not quite sure what you mean, friend. So boil it in a kettle, old-fashioned style. Okay. I mean, in fact, when I worked with a gentleman from Israel, his style was just fistful of grounds, big cup, spices, fill it to the top with water, stir it, and wait for the grounds to settle, and just drink it straight out the cup like that. You know, you don't drink the mud at the bottom, obviously, but... oh boy. The amount of caffeine per cup. God. First time I had a couple of cups of it, I tried to talk to someone at work, and it was like every word came out at once. Like... blah, 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 blah. And Colin McCap, the internet's not gone out in Seattle so far as we know. Like, CenturyLink's not reporting, like, blackouts in this area, and we've never had a problem with them. Like, internet's always been solid. They were solid when I was at Ket's. They've been solid here. It's just now. So it's like, yo, yeah, it's got a hot rod. Yeah, I'd probably lose my hair if I drank to the bottom. And LeJax, I worked with a gentleman from Israel when I was in London, but I've been to Eilat, Tel Aviv. I vomited on Mount Masada. That was a thing that I did. Thousands of years old. A fortress of rebellion against the Roman Empire. Did a little chunder up there. I left some shekels under a rock next to the bin as an I'm sorry. Okay. I was very hungover and it was very warm. I made it to the bin, like I wasn't sick on anything that was thousands of years old. But what made me feel guilty was that was a bin being baked in the Israeli sun. That thing was cheese by the time those poor binmen got to it, so yeah. Oh yeah, so Sadlin, we're pretty sure whatever it is either very, very localized to us or is a problem with our line. It's not the router, that's been swapped out and checked. And we called them, and instead of being like the usual like, oh, well, it's due to weather conditions, don't worry, it'll be resumed. They went, oh, that's not supposed to do that. That's not supposed to be like that. So, yeah. Anyway, it doesn't mean a whole lot of anything. You're just going to get more guinea pigs, more us chatting with you. I'm probably going to spend the next couple of days just sitting on the coffee table and building a cabin and hanging out. Oh, yes, Atticus, little buddy. Little man. Thing is, he's gotten full size now, and he's still my little man. Yois, I touch your nose. I touch your nose. I touch your nose. This is also the same Atticus who, when put in a tiny taco costume, bit Fiona on the ear and drew blood.
Yes.
Oh, Beodora, but what if Gundam also nudes? That's right, I think it's time to build the 1-to-1 scale model kit of a cup noodle. Oh yes, it is the Atticus dance.
Nugget ear piercing.
And Katros
Hey,
just saying
Chica.
Katros would fly across the world just to scowl at me if I'd vomited on thousands-year-old history. Yeah.
You know what? What?
Oh, is he having a grumble?
You grumbling at me?
Oh, Kika says that's lovely hair colour.
Thank you.
This lighting setup does nothing for it right now. I mean, if you kind of come back here, you can get the full green. I think you come a little bit further back. So there we go. Now people can get like the shine of it. Maybe we should just talk to everyone from here. Do some like JoJo stand poses.
Yeah, you gonna make noises for everybody? Oh, goodness.
You're okay. That's a general grizzle, not quite distressed, but like a.
He's...
Ooh. This little grizzle cutie. Ugh. I gotta come in close so I can actually see all your. Oh, LeJax is loving the hat as well. Yeah, Fiona's been doing this weird like Christmas hat thing recently. It's very strange. Although Fiona can now actually make hats, which is fascinating.
I'm Kisa's son.
Kiso, your son has arrived. The Patchbutt son. Oh, Shackle, hello. Basically, we don't have internet at the moment. J-Post, no. We don't have internet at the moment. So, this week's going to be phone streams, building Gundams and hanging out. And regular events will return as internet provides. Ben Watto. Sorry, Port Center. Everyone's coming to hang out.
He just put his little hands on my fingers.
That is one of the cutest things that Cleona will do, is if you put your fingers through the cage, she'll use your fingers to get a lift up so she can get closer to saying hello to you.
This is your scare. Kisa's little patch butt son.
He is terrified of literally everything.
Because he's got a little patch butt. Oh, he's just a little scaredy boy.
He's terrified of everything.
Oh, yours.
Getting some good purrs out of him.
I got a purr. You like having the little booty scratched? Oh, yours. See if you can hear it. If he does it again. No. He doesn't do it often.
No. And I'm glad it's not performance anxiety.
Oh, stop it.
So to Port Center, well, it's Ben. We don't know. Fiona spent 1,000 hours on the phone with CenturyLink today, and the end of the conversation was, well, that's not supposed to be doing that. So they're going to send someone in the future.
Sorry.
KO.
Oh, patch butt. My little potate.
The nerviest of nuggets. He's in the zone. Tiny coffee KO there. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. We had to clean out the guinea pig cages today anyway, so we're just doing like a little hangout, a little cuddle with the Nugs. And I'm just kind of chatting with everybody. I mean, half of you know this, like, I spent a couple of days not seeing you lot, and I feel like a little kid, like, oh, I want to tell you all the things I did, and all the things I got planning, and oh, it's going to be cool. Although I've had to move a bunch of stuff from this week. 1,000 hours on the phone. Oh no! Paul Tinder was saying they lost their internet last month when the crew refurbishing the apartment beneath ours just cut the cable. Whoa. And yes, Cerebral, this is an unusual angle. How are you doing? Welcome to our kitchen. Well, I had it lower down, and you were basically just getting up Will's nose cam. No one's ready for that. You're just having a little hangout in the natter, really. Cerebral says, all well, cyberpunking the life away. There are worse ways to spend one's afternoon. Which particular flavour of cyberpunkian nonsense are you into? A spot of the Mona Lisa Overdrive? Some Shadowrun? Theodora, cooking with Will. He promised us. Well, I actually have cooked something. I cooked something last week, was it? So, I'm making progress. Like, I'm getting over my feckin' fear. Favor 6. Wait, Will has a torso? Isn't just a head? I'm in shock. Well, if you're in shock of that, check this out. I have exactly no booty to speak of. Yeah. Legs and all. Cooking coffee with Will, airing to a streamer near you. I mean, I put the pod in and I push the button and then coffee comes out. Oh no! Kika was saying they left out some food for the crows while it snowed and they were clawing at it because they couldn't get in. And Geraldine, feckin' thank you. Feckin' thank you. Geraldine, I'd said 27 months at tier 3. I'm glad I didn't miss that, alright? I'm glad I didn't miss that. Yo. Yeah, Geraldine, everybody. I'm sorry for the non-standard nonsense. So Kiki was saying they could have gotten to the food, they just refused to dig in the snow. So the crows just clawed at their window a bunch and was like, hey, feed us! Hey! Geraldine, the I know here and yet I know leave. Paradox bunny. Think about it too hard, you just poof. Suddenly, salad. I will say, that was one of the things I missed about Dunedin, is I moved into an apartment in Dunedin, and the fibre box and everything was already installed. I just called them up and went, can I have internet? And they went, yes. 10 minutes later, I just plugged my PS4 in, and suddenly it was like, oh! Just there, like, download everything. Hard drive gave out before my intent. That was glorious. But yeah, Geraldine, I'm glad I spotted that, because the one downside about doing this whole phone thing is I don't get alerts. I tried using like the Streamlabs with pop-ups for this, and it is a mess. Oh no! Sorry, Shackle says they currently get wiped out by a cold. No! Feel better! Do a heal! And Utopia Heart, I know what hardtack is. And there are some places in Seattle where you can actually buy it. Like actual hardtack. And it wasn't just pirates as well. Hardtack was a kind of like an emergency ration. Sometimes referred to as ship's biscuit. That was common throughout, at very least, the British Navy as well. In fact, it was the diet of things like just bread and biscuits that led to the onset of scurvy, a lack of vitamin C in a lot of ship's crews. So the insult to Brits, limey, came from the consumption of lime juice and citrus fruits to help offset scurvy in the British Navy. There you go, boof, nailed it. I was like, it's just a big, flat, thin cracker. Yeah, but it's hard as nails. You're meant to soak it in water to make it edible. But it's a proper tooth cracker. Beadora's like, I'm pretty sure if you add salt to that recipe, you just get inedible homemade Play-Doh. Cool. You know what, friends? This wasn't where I thought the conversation was going to go. Oh. Yeah, unless they laughed at us limeys, but who's laughing now? It's still everyone. British people were the baddies. That should be the opening line to history. Oh, and Ceylon says the lime juice was added to the water that was added to the high-proof rum for the daily rations to make sure the sailors actually drank the lime juice. I didn't know that. You're not wrong, Beodora. You're not wrong. And Katros, I kind of agree. Like, the first time I became aware of the concept of a ship's biscuit was from Treasure Island. And the idea that it was a real thing that people ate, not some, like, limus bread elven nonsense. Oh. So yeah, how are you all doing? Like, Ben's in, Nico's in, all of you lovely Mother Hubbards. I know I'm not usually a Monday kind of person. I mean, I could see internet willing, if I can bring you into the bedroom. Sorry, that came out wrong. Bow chicka wow wow. No, I'm going to see. You have to forgive because it is more of a mess in here than usual. But you get the little walkthrough. Actually, do you know what? While we're hanging out... Oh yeah, and Shackle, yeah, scurvy is a terrifying disease. Did I ever tell you that we had an outbreak of scurvy at Sega QA? And so we got fruit rations. So yeah, I can show you all like a little bit more of the behind the scenes if you'd like. Not quite a house tour, but more like here's the Gundam stash, the world of Wums. Temp Fox is currently eyeballs deep in paperwork, and stuff that will be going up on the walls. Got Cheeky X, Hugbot, my braces in a bag, along with my tiny lightsaber. Oh no, Port's saying they were going to have a cup of tea, but seemed to be out of sugar. Well, okay, Ben, don't tell the Queen. Please don't tell the Queen. A few years back, after dating an individual that grew up in Eastern Europe, I got into the habit of just drinking tea black. Like, tea bag, hot water, go to town. Like, I still enjoy a proper cup of tea with milk and just the right amount of sugar. But, yeah. I learned how to drink it the barbarian way. Yeah, Beodora, Temp Fox has been working hard on those tax forms.
I'm gonna do a cheeky vacuum.
You're gonna do a cheeky vacuum? Okay, I'll chat with these lovely folks. No, honey's a legit choice. I usually go for it with when feeling ill and whatnot. But yeah, these are the Gundams I've built so far. Got a whole. I'm still really proud of. Hang on, let's just zoom on in, because it's easier than me pointing it out. Alright. So this is Murder Goose, the big bastard at the back. Alright, wow, it does not like the back lighting. There's a kind of... I'm very proud of these ones. But also, like, the F91 and the OG Granddaddy up there. God, I'm real proud of those ones. The Glacial Jin Gundam does not work with these backlights. Because they're kind of designed to give it a little bit of pop when I'm streaming. It's not really great for just directly looking at. Yeah, no, it's freaking out. And then there's this big behemoth all amongst the slug cats. I don't think this angle gives it the cadence, but... Oh, yeah. And there's Jaralad's little bun bun. In fact, there's a lot of stuff from Shackle and Jaralad here. I mean, friends, you know I keep everything that you lot send in. Actually, we'll go this way. And you can get a look at Madame Face. Harpist of Char. Alright. Wonder if I can... No, I'm sorry, you're going to have to get the up-the-nose angle for this one. But, on the plus side... Lighting! Hey! Our port centre has hobnobs. Oh. We just killed the last of our chocolate digestives. And I am very tempted... Well, okay, when the... when the world opens up again to acquire some dark chocolate digestives, the true lord. Though my drunk ass... Oh, okay, Port Centre, this will make you laugh. My drunk ass, back at the last digital charity pub crawl, bought himself a multi-bag of Monster Munch online. So, the old classic, like, roast beef, pickled onions, flaming hot combo. And whilst eating them with friendos, I managed to crack my back tooth, like a whole chunk of it off, on Monster Munch. Fluffy corn snacks. Just... So far, I'm fine. It's so, like, when the snow clears, we'll get it looked at. But I'm not in any pain. There's no real problems with it. It's just, I know I should get it checked. But it's like, how? Of all the things... Oh, Zumi, thank you kindly. The amount that I've not built definitely outweighs the amount that I had. Last year, I was part of a group, and I still am, called No Grey November. And the idea is that you get all of your model kits or Warhammer sets or whatever, you get them all painted before the start of November. And the lovely individuals of the Longship took that as a personal challenge. And so now I am like neck deep in Gundam kits, which I'm very grateful for. I'm not complaining, but it's just they're overspilling. Now, what I'm thinking is that if we still have internet problems throughout the rest of the week, which we should have till at least like Wednesday, Thursday, it could be longer, that we're going to work through a bunch of them whilst we have some coffee. And here's what I want to do tomorrow with you lot. Let's build the feckin' cup noodle. Let's do a cup noodle Gundam kit build. Like the nudes that Thor can't steal. Like, it is the proper shebang. Because I was going to save this and then get some like LEDs and maybe get some airbrushing. Like, this was the kit that I was thinking about doing all the fancy things with. But I'm like, you know what? Let's just build it. Port Center's like, so technically, it'll be a cooking stream too. I mean, they actually sent a cup noodle with it in the mail kit. So possibly, but it very specifically says, do not eat and do not put hot water in it, which I love. But there's a few other small kits that I would be fun to do. I've got my little Black Star Haro kit. I'm still finishing off Teeny Tiny Big Zam. Teeny Tiny Big Zam. This has just kind of been... you know what? I haven't been giving Tiny Big Zam my full attention. I started painting it, and the paints didn't really look like I wanted to. And, you know, like an overgrown child, I was like, it doesn't look like I want to, so I'm going to stop. Albedo's like, but will we get dragon meat with an egg? Oh, no. The third choice was the meat of a... was it a behemoth? The one-eyed behemoth, no less. Because for a $1.30 packet of instant food, you need the rarest of ingredients to add on top because of reasons. Feckin'. Oh, let's move these out of the way. Now, the one that I want to start myself, and I don't think I'll do this one on stream because it'll be very boring to watch, but there's this behemoth is the next one that I really need to build. It's the glowing unicorn Gundam beastie. It's got like an underglowing skeleton and stuff. Still no idea who sent it. And I really, really want to get started on that one. But it's just a huge undertaking, and most of it would be me constantly, like, very, very intently focusing on fair call. And ports. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea, Ben. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea at all. If you're up for doing stuff in the evenings, ports banter, if you will. Okay, Bartender, I will have to have a look at that because the idea of having some flying Gandams. I mean, eventually it's going to get to the point where I'm starting to hang them from the ceiling. Hey, Beadora, if you want to do a Pui Pui Molcar and I'll do a Gundam, side by side. Bartender, action pose! Ho! No, I have a real weakness for like diorama pieces and for cool bases. Not many of them I built, but I don't know. It's just aesthetically, you have the figure and then you have the cool base. I think it's because like we didn't have a lot of money growing up, and I always envied like the kids that could afford the toy like command centers and battle stations. Those kids who back in the day would have like the Technodrome or like feckin' Metroplex, the giant transformer base and stuff like that. Like I never had those, and I was always envious. I got a hand-me-down Tracy Island from Thunderbirds, and that was like the best day ever. I just got given it. Weirdly, I'm still mildly obsessed with the Turtle Copter. There was like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles version of like a Huey-style helicopter. Child me was obsessed with it. I kind of a little still am. But I know retro toy collecting as a whole that only the foolhardy go down. Oh, Cerebral. I mean, I'm very happy for you. Cerebral saying they got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles van one Christmas. Yeah. Oh, and Beadora, I wasn't trying to bully you into making us stuff. I have a Pui Pui Molcar like fan thing going on at the moment, and I'm all about it. Oh, and Port Send was saying, so retro toy collecting is way too expensive for my tastes. And adding, mind you, still trying to track down a copy of Worms the Director's Cut for the Amiga, which is going to be very difficult. No! I mean, I had the Windows version back in the day. And Wolfred said that Thunderbird Island was the best. I was so jealous of my friends that had it. Yeah. Well, someone was talking about it on Twitter the other day that, okay, this is going to get very British all of a sudden, so no disrespect to the non-Brits in the group, but the Blue Peter episode where they showed you how to make like a from-scratch Tracy Island, like, that probably wouldn't fly these days. Like, basically teaching parents how to bootleg a toy with homemade stuff. I've been thinking about that a lot, you know. There's no way a toy company would let that fly right now, being like, oh, what's that? Your kids can't afford the new hotness? Well, we'll teach you how to rip it off for no money. Port Center said they did that several times. I only remember Tracy Island, but that could just be, you know, the rest of my memories have been destroyed by a lifetime of video games and gin. Oh, and friends, I'm definitely drinking tonight. Like, I didn't drink yesterday because I thought we were going to watch Monster Hunter together tonight. It looks like we're not going to be able to do that. So, I'm just gonna drink. Yo-ho, Mother Hubbards. Oh. So, yeah. Bye-bye advertising. Yeah, what Port Center? This is what's. Sorry, I should say Ben. I'm in the habit of reading people's usernames and then going, oh wait, that's. Yeah, friends. For those of you who don't remember, myself and Port Center did a Worms Armageddon co-stream. Both of us slowly learning how much shenanigans we could get away with each other, but so as that we'd still talk to each other afterwards. And we lost power on our entire block like midway through. And like, Ben had been very kind with trying to work out a stream time that would work for both of us. and we'd spent like ages like working out the schedules and back and forth, and then boom, whole block loses power, which is very rare here. Like, it's very rare. I was livid. And then whilst I was panicking to get things started, I didn't get the chance to raid everybody over to you because I had to switch to my phone and grumble. But as an excuse to go back and play Worms, like, I'm looking forward to this, the Ginger Invitational, or Ginger Taste. No, we had a... Darn it, we came up with a really good time for it. Dropped out of my head. So basically, Port Center is going to be hosting a Worms Amiga tournament, either digitally, the Gingertational, thank you, either digitally or at the next PAX West that is open, and I'm feckin' looking forward to it. I'm gonna have to remember how to play Worms Reloaded. Okay, no, it was Worms WMD was. Wait, this is where the versions start to blur. You've got like, because you had the original Worms, and then you had the Worms. I think it was Worms Rearmed, that was then the add-on pack to that. Back when expansion packs were a thing that sold, and then it was like Worms WMD or something was the two combined. And then there was like Worms, Worms 2, then Worms Armageddon. Okay, no. Thank you, Port Center. So it's Worms, Worms Reinforcement, Worms United. Worms WMD was the most recent proper game. Okay. God, it all blurs together. I will say that Worms Armageddon is the one that I love the most because the single player challenges and things, I spent so long playing those to try and unlock stuff. And yeah. Okay, and Worms Plus is Reinforcements Plus United. Okay. Also, friends, if you ever want to know anything about like Amiga era games or like classic computer games, Port Center is like the go-to person for conversations like that. Sorry, just as a general endorsement. Before I make it seem like I know that era of computing games very well, I basically had access to whatever was at schools. When I talk about a lot of like the old LucasArts games, like the old Golden Age stuff, the reason I got to play those was we were really good friends with one of our next door neighbours who, well, they lived upstairs. And she would let me use her computer on the weekends to play games. And for like Indiana Jones, The Fate of Atlantis, we played it together. But with a few of the other ones, she just let me play video games. And I cannot tell you how obsessed I was with all of that. God. Yeah, I don't think my parental unit really realised that limiting my game usage as a child, rather than have me do other things, it just made me obsess more. I wasn't allowed video games in general. And I managed to trick my biological father into sending me a Game Boy. And I said, because it's handheld, it's not a video game console, because the video bit means it plugs into the wall. Such a little shit. So I kind of grew up with that. Oh, okay. Ben, have a lovely day. I wish you a productive, workful day. I'm going to natter with these lovely Mother Hubbards for a little bit longer before I tap off. But it's lovely chatting to you. And, yeah, thanks for coming to hang out, dude. Zumi's saying, on the subject of Gunpla, I want to go try and find a pic of this amazing paint job someone did of what was the RX-78. It looked like it was actually gigantic the way they did the painting. I really appreciate people that can do that kind of like weathered look or shell-shaded or cell-shaded look. Personally, I don't know. I like my battle mechs to be grungy. You know, give me a Mad Cat that looks like it's just slogged 15 miles through the mud to kill out an entire lance of Freebirth scum. But when it comes to my Gundams, like, I want them to look like they just came off the showroom floor. I like them beautiful, immaculate. So what I'm hoping to do is to be able to do some of the candy sprays and things like that. I still want to do the Big Gay Gundam, the Freedom Unite with the rainbow aesthetic wings. I really want to do that, and I want to give it like a full pride flag spray paint. But I haven't managed to bust out the airbrushing at all yet. Mostly because it's the where. I need an extraction box, and if I get an extraction box, I need somewhere to put it because there's no space in here. So Fiona's trying to come up with a few ways we might be able to rejig the room, but like right now, it's not a thing that needs to happen. Oh, and Kandarian and Navalis. What ho, friends. Oh, Beadora. Good night, friend. It's lovely. It's always lovely getting to hang out with you. Yeah. So we were feeding the nuggies, and now I'm just chatting with everybody. The internet here is fucked. So this week's going to be a lot of this. We're going to build some Gundams. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. But it's going to be non-standard streamy nonsense. So sadly, it does mean that Ollie, who was going to be joining us on Wednesday, the foremost authority on giant robots and giant robot video games, we're going to have to move that. Memnol might be moved to a following weekend. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and Iron Imp, I intermittently chat with Rory. I met up with him a couple of years back, in that time between New Zealand and moving out here. And we still blep on social media, so... But I know what you mean. So yeah, I know it's a darn sight quieter without the smooth jams in the background. And it's my little land of Gundams. Trying to decide what to do with today. Like, is this the day to begin the big old unicorn? Decisions. Oh, so I tell you what, friends. As I don't want to bust out all the Gundam making nonsense for today, but then it's like, what better day is there? I mean, you've got a point. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the time to start this one. But friends, you've got to understand, like the construction manual for this is a tome. For Big Zam, this is all it takes to build Big Zam. This is it. For the glowing Gundam, it is like the War and Peace of manuals. And that's before we even get to the armaments. But like this has fully glowing interior and all that kind of funky stuff. Yeah, that's a book that holds the deep magic. I'm saying that putting enough of these together will have like an unseen library effect, you know what I mean? Oh, Dismook, what ho to you? Internet's out, so we were playing with the nuggies, and now we're just nattering and hanging out. So I think what I'll do, I'll finish putting together Big Zam, because I don't like having a half-finished kit just hanging about. I mean, there's very little left to put together. But I'm not going to worry about painting it now. I'm just going to build Big Zam, just be done with it. And then, yeah. Shackle's like, gotta make a start for next No Grey November, right? Well, I don't think it's going to be the same kind of Zerg wave as last year. Mostly because, like, the price of most Gundams has gone up. So I was using my Amazon wish list as a bookmark for Gundams. But I will say, like, some of the prices on there have like doubled, even tripled since we started. Oh, and Shackle, while you and Geraldine are hanging out, it has been a year since the first kit came through. So my first little Gundam Barbatus, which I put together. A Rainier, what ho, friend? So I've been doing this Gundam stuff for a year and change. And I've got to admit, like, I really do love it. It's just the right mix of like Lego and full-on like grey model building, I feel less guilty for. I feel less guilty for having unmade boxes because they do look very pretty. But I need to clear the big beastie because it's currently taking up a whole seat. And after that, who knows? Yeah, Dismook, it's been one whole year. It's been one whole March. Hobby how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, just chatting with everybody. Bartender's in. Ben's gone back to work. Beardor's getting some sleepies. We're chatting. Gandoms. See, I've only taken up. This has been the only real like quarantine hobby that I've taken up, and I really like it. Fiona's definitely wins for having done the most amount of cool stuff. Like Fiona has made a coffee table, made several hats, built a bunch of Lego. Like Fiona's ability to pick up a new thing, do it, and then go, yes, that is done, I wholeheartedly admire. Whereas for me, it's become this whole thing. Like, hang on. Because this is one of the things you probably wouldn't be able to see from usual. Gatros, it's not a fucking contest! You're right. Alright, so I'm just swapping to front cam. Okay. So down here, this is the bed that you lot bought for me when we did that, the famous IKEA run. So it's got these underdrawers. Check this out. See, I've been very good about buying stuff on the cheap. So I buy from Japanese suppliers and just let them take like 4 months to ship it to me. So I've got this. Check this out. This is my mobile kit box. Oh, hang on. So I've got everything I need for like basic building, glue, knife, pliers, the whole shebang. Barnen's like, you can't show your underbed drawers on stream. Oh yeah, I'm off the feckin' path. Even the case I got on sale. Oh, this is leftover stickers, spoons, a couple of spare bases over there, the paints and thinning stuff that Baron gave us, this little golden piece of kit, just a plastic runner's holder. So this is the kit box that I reach into. So like down here is like controllers, extra stuff for stream, and this is my box of misc. So I've got tiny saw, nail files, like things I don't need on the immediate. This is my little life. So, because the idea has been trying to be like, how do I have all this kit stuff in one place? Sorry for the loud noise. All this kit stuff in one place without taking up my entire life. So there we go. Look at that. Some Marie Kondo level nonsense. Boosh. Biggity boom, if you will. All right. Oh. There we go. So yeah, like I've been boxing clever, as you know. Like even when it comes to my hobbies, I play fiscally sensible because you lot put a lot of money into us, and anything that I'm going to spend on myself, I want to make sure. The advantage is because all the Gandoms are behind, they technically can be written off on my taxes because they are part of the shot, they're part of the adventure, right? And so things that help put them together are like tools, kind of like stationery. So it does mean that it's getting written off, so that's something. Oh, I see we're all focusing on Will's underdrawers, huh? Terrible. And Zumi, I wish. They don't actually make a kit of the Viking Gundam, which is annoying. They made an action figure and that's it. And I'm like, grumble, 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 grumble. The Viking Gundam has a Gundam-sized longboat, and it throws sharpened oars as its weapons. Not even making this up. Yeah, Dismook, in the eyes of the IRS, these are technically things that I'm purchasing for work. Interestingly, if it's something that you lot can see, then it's real easy to sort. Do you know what is very difficult to write off is the acquisition of video games. If I buy an entertainment product, even though it's the thing that you all see, it's very difficult to write off. Bartender says, wait, is he a Gundam doing a Viking? Is there a smaller Norseman inside Will's head controlling him via a VR platform? Nah, it's Perun. We already established this. It's a Ratatouille type situation. Most of the time you can't see him because he's in like my hood, but yeah, Perun's basically just driving. Katros, I can't, and currently the income of the Nuggets is very low. So, but in theory, I could write off the salad today that the Nuggets ate, but I'd have to have like for that one I'd have to have proper paper receipts. Jackal's like, what you need to do is show us your Steam library at the start of each session. You want to go through nearly 3,000 games every morning? I mean, most people would do like sit-ups or something, but Zumi says, you got some robot damashi. I'm not quite sure what you mean. I only know that term from the website, Robot Damashi, which does like giant robot coverage. Okay, Kadros, yes, we do waffles, but I try and make the waffles interesting, rather than like an enforced viewing of our library. But sadly, no, that wouldn't count. I was supposed to be talking to my tax person today, but I had to cancel because I can't send him the things he would need to do my taxes. Oh, robot spirits! Yes, they are like the super fancy, expensive versions of Gundams and a few other series. Yeah, I look at them, and then I look at the price tag, and I go, oh no. There's a... Alright, I don't know if it's going to get an American release on Premium Bandai, but there's a bust of Unicorn Gundam with like light changing and things, but it has like a Gashpon style holder in its stomach, and you can swap that out, and it's got like a little control light switch, and looks so cool. Looks so cool. Anyway, I'm not fishing, friends. I am not in need of Gundams. Like, I've got all of this to beat between now and November, which is an inordinate amount of time. Unless I keep dragging my heels on building things. God. But no, you lot are already far too good to me. There are more of these here from you lot than I can count. And most of them anonymously as well, I might add. So, we still don't know who the anonymous spooky ghost is that made Gundams appear. And it's weird, like, I want to be able to thank that person, you know? And Zumi, I mean, that's the goal, right? But you lot will always have my attention, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always going to be about spending the days streaming with you lot and chatting and hanging out. That's what I'm about these days, you know? But in my downtime, Bartender's like, time to mix and match. Whoa, actually, Bartender, you say that. I haven't started it, but I've been working out like some potential kit bash designs, at least for when I'm actually able to start bringing things together. And my idea is going to be to design a team of 3 different robots designed for very specifically different things. So I've got someone sent through the EZ8 SR, which is a variant of the EZ8, one of my favourite designs. And that's going to be my ground, like, heavy artillery piece. I want to get the funnel specialist from Gundam Unicorn that I can never pronounce. It's a green mech, and it's got, like, 3 huge green wings that are nests for, like shit tons of funnels. but I don't like the body initially. The body of it's too like blocky, whereas everything else has got this smooth kind of like curve. So I'm going to go for a more elegant style and try and design something that's just for space fighting. You know, space and zero G, nothing more. And for the third one, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'll come up with something. And the idea is like once I've done the kit bash of those to the standard that I like, I then want to like come up with a paint scheme for all three of them, give them kind of a unified look. I'm also looking at the 30-minute mission builds as well because I think those are rife for being the base for customization. 30-minute missions are very simple, a line of very simple builds that have like loads of different accessories and interchangeable parts, kind of like one part Gundam, one part Bionics. Sans uh, the oh my god, how am I forgetting the term for the region? Ugh, more coffee, more coffee. The the cultural influences that went into Bionics. Graphites has been tempted to do a run of Zaku's in Traitor Legion colors from 40k. That would be feckin' cool. I have many Zaku's. See, I've got the jet black Zaku, the jet black purple Zaku, and I've got Char's underwater mech to look forward to. And again, I'm not fishing. I'm not asking for anything. But there is a really pretty version of Char's OG Zaku, but it comes with a tiny Char on like a tiny crane to like lift it up. No, I didn't say Jack Black Gundam. Oh, okay, Jack Black Gundam would definitely be a repaint of the O. No, it is a jet black and purple. MDH, who knows, friend? Who knows? I'm asking people not to go ham with us at the moment whilst we're down on internet because if anybody did do something like special and bombastic, I'd miss it. Like I don't see any donations at the moment, and I won't be able to see them until internet stable. And if someone did drop like a big bit and I missed it as the chat was going through, I would feel absolutely gutted. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm hearing things. Catros like, I'm pretty sure I've heard of Jack Black Gundam. Oh no, it's the yeah, it's one of the oh, it's like the Heart Alliance or something. A bunch of the Gundam pilots from G Gundam get the aspects of the different card suits. So you have like the Ace of Spades, the Jack of Clubs, etc., etc. Because G Gundam wasn't weird enough. God, I love that show. If you haven't seen it, friends, G Gundam is the what if WrestleMania but Gundam, but slightly racist, just a little bit. Okay, no, it's not racist. It's they make mechs based on the cultural identity of all the countries that have, and I kid you not, flown off of the planet and formed new neo countries in space. All the colonies around Earth are like Neo France, Neo Britain, Neo America, Neo Japan, etc. And they're these big floating islands because reasons. Yes, Neo Mexico is a giant sombrero. Thank you for asking. And then each to decide who is the ruler of all the colonies, like the ruler of the unified government, is decided in a huge like first a battle royale of Gundams and then like a tournament arc style fight off. Ugh. Oh, it's just a day for bad day, isn't it? Alright, so we don't get the AI faction map for private matches. That's lame! Ah, well. Dismood, because reasons is the best descriptor. Anyway, G Gundam, it's all these like ridiculous over the top battles, and it's po faced. Like it is all played deadpan, but it's so fun. It's just ridiculous. What are you listening? Oi! Oh, hang on a second, friends. My love!
What?
Don't get me DMCA'd! Fuck's sake!
Then maybe shut the door.
You opened it!
Turn it down.
Welcome to our household. Oh. So yeah, friends, this is what we're going to be up to. I think I'm going to crack into some Gundams this afternoon. Maybe play a video game. Who knows? Live a little. I've got... If the internet suddenly snaps back, I've got content planned for the week. But yeah, expect this. Expect my dumb face on my tiny phone. Expect Gundams. And a lot of Nuggets and River. So yeah. I think that's the long and short of it. So, friendos, I'm going to bring this little adventure to a close. Oh. Thanks for bearing with us. It was lively, like 50 of you lovely Mother Hubbards came and hung out for impromptu guinea pig cuddles and then Gundam natter, which is pretty much going to be my brand for the next couple of days. My brand! Oh, lordy, lordy. Right, I have I have some internet on my phone, as you've seen from this. So I should be able to bleb you all of the Discord. It just takes me a while to tap it out with my big thumbs, with my street fighting thumbs. So do bear with me if I'm slow to respond to stuff. And yeah, like I hope you all have a lovely rest of your Monday. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow at usual time, just from the phone. So yeah, and again, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm not fishing. If any of you are thinking of chucking big bits or any of the stuff that you usually do, like I might not see it, especially with donations. So please hold fire. Don't. This isn't a challenge to secret discords. Because yeah, you lot keep us going, and I wouldn't want to miss it, you know. Plus, this month's been all over the place, so yeah. Okay, yes, Sadlin, there is not now, nor has there ever been a secret Discord. I mean, I'm personally worried because secret Discord's been, well, okay. I don't know if secret Discord has been quiet, but secret Discord there hasn't been any coordinated strikes that they have claimed for a while, and so it's like, are they planning something? Like the last time was, oh my feckin' life, was when we hit, the 200,000 views, and it was the double, almost said the thing I wasn't meant to say there, it was the double Forbidden Snack Day. Oh, that was a day. Alright, sorry, I don't mean to drift off into the ether. Right, so friendos, I'll talk to you on the Discords, have a lovely rest of your Monday, and tomorrow, let's build a pot noodle. Let's bloody do it. Alright, friends. I'll talk to you later. Boop. No, I said boop.